See, my grandfather, I guess, inspired me. My grandfather used to make arts and works of art all the time, and he he never sat us down and said, "This is how you do it." We watched him. I watched him from a distance, and then I used to see him admiring his work, his finished product. You could see him sitting there looking at his stuff. It'd be hanging on the wall behind him or something, and you could see him with a big old smile on his face, sitting there looking at his item like that. And I used to see that, and I thought, what does he know that I don't know? And now I know. The drum itself, is we call it a sacred instrument, and if done right and used right, you can do wonders with that drum. So that's what brings people together. These people that gather over here, they need the drum to pull people together, and they have drums. So drums is used all over every time, every ceremony, every gathering, And so you have to take a lot of time and effort into making a real good sounding drum. I can't describe, in much more detail what the drum means to us, but all I know is it feels good, and it's a sacred instrument, and it has a lot of healing power. The spirit people, they only listen to good sounding drums. And the drum, one tone, boom. And if it doesn't sound good, they're not going to pay attention to you. But if it sounds good, they're going to turn their heads and they're going to look at you and they're going to say, "What do you want? What do you want? Why are you bothering me?" Then you tell them why you're calling them. And then they'll help you. Chancheja. Chancheja is what we call it in Lakota, the drum. And the parfleche, the work we make out of rawhide, that is a French word. They call it parfleche. I really don't like the name parfleche. Like, I really don't like my name Kelly. I'm a full-blood Lakota. I was raised Lakota. I'm fluent in the Lakota language, and I am a regular man. We call it Ikchewichas, a regular guy. And these words like Kelly and like parfleche, are foreign. And I rather use who we are as identity. So parfleche, I rather use the word tahalo. Taha is the hide, and lo is work with the hide. Any kind of works out of the hide of the animal, tahalo. That's what we call our work. And then, my name, it should be Tashunka Okile, which is caretaker of his horses, instead of looking horse. It's not about money. It's about education. It's about carrying on a way of life and educating people to let them know that hundreds of years ago, this is what we did, and this is why we did it. And so that way, they would appreciate, who we are